Merry Christmas, Seisen, in this strange year of 2020, the year of a COVID pandemic. Finally, we're coming to an end of the year, and our hearts are beginning to feel a little bit lighter as we come together to celebrate Christmas. So many things we look forward to at Christmas time. We remember very much that God sent us His only Son, Jesus, to be with us as a sign of God's love for us. And here, in our nativity set, we see Jesus with His mother Mary, her husband Joseph, and this set we have the three kings who came to give honor to Jesus. And they are bringing presents. I wonder if you remember what the presents are. It's in the Christmas story. They are gold, it's the easy one to remember, frankincense, and myrrh, more difficult ones. So we see this king, he has a box, and that's with the gold in it. We see the far king over there with kind of like a triangle sort of container, and that contains the myrrh, I think. And then the last king, he brings the frankincense. So these are the presents that they are bringing to the newborn Jesus. Now, present can have another meaning too. It also, when we come to school, we are there. When I was going to elementary school, the teacher would read out the names of the class at the beginning of class, and we all had to say, put our hands up and say, present, I'm here. So that is also another term meaning for present. And that is what God is telling us through Jesus as well. He is our present. He is with us always. And even when things are a little bit sad or gets very complicated and things are all upset, we can still take a moment to remember that God is with us. God is present in our lives. So when we think about presents, when we open our presents too, please remember that God is present with us. He is with us, and His sign of that, of course, is His Son Jesus sent to us. And on Christmas Day, let us remember, as we're sharing our presents and opening our presents, let us remember the greatest present of all, Jesus Himself. And may I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and see you in 2021.
Hello, Seisen. I just want to have a few words together with all of you. Talk a little bit about Christmas time. I remember a few years ago, one beautiful lady called Joan T. Tester. She was attending a conference in the White House. And what happened at that conference on the relationship between faith and ethnicity in the United States was not what she really expected. But thanks to that meeting, she began to understand what Christmas really is. There were black, white, and brown, Muslims, Hindus, Christians, whites, and Native Americans gathered to discuss the relationship of religion to race. Paradoxical as it may seem, it was the Indian chief who taught her the meaning of the text of the prophet Isaiah. Amidst the theological musing of those of us who wished to write another paper, hold another meeting, hold another worship to combat racism, the Indian chief again quoted Isaiah's message. He stood up slowly, put his hands on his chest, looked over our heads, and said peacefully, I have spent my life teaching our children to say, thank you. Thank you for the grass. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the strangers. Thank you for the fire. Thank you for all the people in the world. I think that if we learn to say thank you for all things, we will come to understand their value, to respect them, to see them as sacred. These were simple words, but they produce the effect of a kind of cataclysm inside my soul. They made me think. They raised in me once again the meaning of the words of the prophet Isaiah. They made me think again about what Scripture really means when it recommends that we rectify the way of the Lord. Suddenly, I understood that Christmas is a time to cry out, thank you. Christmas is the commitment to life that has been made flesh. It is a call to see God everywhere, and especially in those places where we will not expect to find glory and grace. It is a call to exalt life. Christmas is the obligation to see that everything leads directly to God, to understand that there is nothing and no one on earth that is not from a journey to God. I knew instantly that the moment we began to truly celebrate Christmas, to look at everything and everyone as a revelation of God, to give thanks for them, there would be an end to racism, there will be no more wars, hunger would disappear from this world, everything will be a gift, and every person would be sacred. In reality, it is very simple and very clear. All we have to do to rectify the way of the Lord is to say thank you, to learn to live intensely, to become enthusiastic about life, to develop the passion for living. Merry Christmas!